not like the other videos I've done as far as me going back as far as Christianity, but I've gotten some emails and persons helped me to appreciate that during both those videos I didn't explain which particular satanic group I came from, because I did allude to it in both those videos. And in this one, I'm going to explain it. It's a bit of a shocker, but you know what? It's for you guys, because it's like, you guys want to know, right? So I might as well tell you. But like I said, it's a little bit of a shocker because the satanic group, it has a lot of controversy. Their website is down now as far as the Yahoo groups. But believe it or not, I actually came from the Joy of Satan website. Yeah, the satanic group. A lot of, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of what they say, I'm pretty sure it's controversial. A lot of people feel, hey, look, you know, it's pretty difficult to defend due to a lot of people that will be against it. But when I think about it, that is the site that led me on the left-hand path. I mean, the second that I left Christianity, and I said out loud, if this church, if Christianity doesn't have the truth, then what does? The moment I uttered those words, the voice entered my mind, either it was Satan or not, and I kid you not, though I've always been open, but never knew, because I was a Christian at that time. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. I've been a Christian at that time up until that point, but I've never had something else other than myself come within inside of me and speak. And it told me, go to your internet and browse Satanism. That's important. I've never had that ever happen to me at that time. And mind you, it's the second I left Christianity and I said to myself, how am I supposed to find the truth now? I go into the website, and that was the first group I went to. And again, a lot of stuff I don't agree with, but I have to give credit when due. And the point is, I do respect Maxine. I have to put that out there. The reason being is that I wouldn't be here telling you this magnificent story, having this channel on YouTube, if it wasn't for her hard work and helping individuals like myself to get to know Satan. At least give her that. At least. Now, I'm not down for the rumors as far as, you know what those rumors are. I'm not really down for that. I just focus on the very idea that when I look at myself as an independent occultist, I like the information therein. Even though I'm not a part of that group anymore and I've broken away and I respect it, I see it as home, or a second home. It's something that I look at and I appreciate the magic system that it taught me and how I was able to come to know Satan. That's, again, otherwise I wouldn't be here. But I remember, as anyone else, when you're coming into the left-hand path for the first time, perhaps if you're a Christian and you're looking at this video, you're probably very scared. You probably even feel a little bit guilty after, looking and watching at this video, because it's like, that's how I was. Because I'm curious and I want to know. But I felt kind of guilty even though I just left Christianity. The voice in my head told me to. And believe it or not, everything resonated with me. It was as if I was like truthfully home. And everything that, well, not everything, but most of the stuff that was resonating with me, it clicked. Because one thing I will say this, and I will back Maxine up in the Joy of Satan group, is the fact that their magic system does in fact work. Even if you jot over to the website right now and you were able to look at it, you would see more or less, even if you do a little bit of the research, some of the stuff are legit. Now again, I can't back everything. Don't, press me on that. It's just, I'm just relating an experience due to an email, and I'm doing whatever I can to help everyone to appreciate where I've come from. But the magic system to me worked out. Hell, I remember it was less than a week that I've immediately did meditation. And again, I don't agree with completely hastily dedicating yourself to Satan in a dedication, and that's something I wish I won't say I wish I didn't do, and I regret it, because it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay? But on my own, I won't recommend other people to just go hastily, dedicating themselves to Satan, because Satan is a very tough teacher, and he's not for beginners. And I want to leave it at that. That's my 2 cents in that. Oh, and the whole racism thing, as far as like Jews are concerned and hating them, I don't really agree with that, because as a person of color, that's just, it kind of makes me feel, what's the point of, I guess, putting that brick wall in between you and another group, whereas if that person is open to what you have to say, then why stop them? So I didn't really appreciate that part. That's me getting a little bit touchy, a little bit into it, so you guys could understand why I broke away. But it's always a second home, and I respect Maxine for the intent behind of the JOS community. Now, like I said, it took less than a week. I did my meditation, my dedication to Satan, and for what it's worth, I have to admit, shit did work out for me. And I kid you not, the day I worked on my chakras, which I do a separate video on, it worked out wonders for me. And if you remember in one of my videos in this channel, I spoke about how I saw a Buer shapeshift in my bed. Dude, literally, he was shapeshifting, and guys, I'm saying this because I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to, it's not BS. I'm pretty sure, like, in fact, let me just make it a lot more logical for you, or pragmatic as possible. Just because I'm justifiably convinced in what I believe in, I'm not saying you have to. I'm simply saying I'm relating my experience. Because when I got into that bed, and Buer was shape-shifting in my bed, dude, like, not only was I kind of stoked about it, but it was the most realest thing I've ever happened. Because remember, I just got out of Christianity, and he allowed me, even though I couldn't physically touch it because it was an astral projection, but I still tried to put my head over the head, and it was amazing. And the minute I told myself, it had to have been 2 minutes long, this was going on. And 2 minutes is a long time for the first time you meet something like that, because all I saw was the head and his legs and feet going in the counterclockwise position. And I was stoked about it, and I touched the head, what astral projection, you get what I'm trying to say. And I never forget that experience. Never forget that experience. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And when I think about how I'm able to transliterate that to you guys, it's like, I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of experiences that you've actually not just dabbled in, but you really went headlong in. Your intent was strong and you meant it. Well, that's how I was when I was opening up my chakras for the first time. And mind you, I was always open to a lot of the possibilities of the left-hand path. It's just the fact that when you're a Christian, it's not advisable to do so because it's against their belief system. And here I was doing it, and I saw results, and it was phenomenal. Now, as far as on that email, what do I think about the JOS community? I believe they mean well. I believe that, and mind you, this is someone who's coming from that group. So it's not kissing ass. It's not me bullshitting you. I'm being for real with you. You know, it's not like I'm from the outside looking at the group. I came from them. Like I said, it's like a second home. And mind you, I still try to be impartial because I don't agree with everything that's been said. Like, I don't believe in racism in it, right? But however, when I look at the JOS, I do honestly believe that they mean well. I believe that they do look at Satan in such a way where they really want him to be approachable to other people. That's how I like to, introduce Satan. He's someone that you really do want to get to know. And I thought I should make this video because of that email. And though it's one of my shortest videos, it's still one of those videos that it puts me in hot water, because I am actually doing this based off of what the email has stated, and I thought I would answer it by a video so people could benefit where my stance is, and this is across the board. But in this particular video, it's due to the Joy of Satan website. I know like their Yahoo group is down now. I know like a lot of people disagree with what they say, and I even disagree. But regardless of the disagreements, I know, and I speak for myself, I do respect their meditations, I do respect the magic, I do respect Maxine's hard work. And either you believe she plagiarized things or not, I just personally believe either she plagiarized or not, if it led me to open my mind, then I could say I'm okay with it. I mean, I can't confirm if she plagiarized or not, because I don't go around in websites and doing that or not. I just read some certain forums and they said that she done that, and I'm just one of those individuals like, wow, I never knew. And that's where I'm coming from. I just never knew. But as far as what I examined her, and then mind you, this is many years after. I haven't been on that website, or even in a group since 2017, maybe 2016, 2017. So it's been a while. It's 2020 now, so I can't necessarily say what's been going on. All I know is that from the outside looking at it, I do give credit when due, and that's what I'm doing. I'm giving credit when due, and I'm also giving the negative part of it and why I left. But it's not solely because of the negatives. I left because I felt like I really honestly had to leave so that I could try out Satanism for myself. And the negatives that I did say is just more on a personal level. For those who are a part of that group, if I offend, then I don't know what else to tell you. I didn't say anything wrong. I'm simply stating an opinion. And I hope that those who watch the video could appreciate it. Okay, I love you all. Please subscribe and smash the like button if you like. Alright? I love you all. Have a good one. Have a good day.